Judge, one last question about Donald Trump. If he asked you to come to D.C. for a 20-minute meeting in his office and he sat you down in front of him and he said, Judge, what am I not seeing? What am I not seeing here? I got a plan. I got all these great people. I'm pretty sure I'm locked into what I need to change. But I know because I'm human, I got blind spots. What's the one thing that I'm not seeing, or the one mantra you would want me to repeat in my head for the next 4 years? What would you tell him?
Trust your instincts, because I think they're right.
Powerful.
That's what I'd tell him.
Powerful. Because he didn't do that the first term necessarily.
That's what. Now, I said before he got elected the first term in 2016, I said I predict that Donald Trump is not since he's not a Republican, he has been a Democrat. He is more somebody independent. As a peacemaking offering to the Republican Party, he's going to give them their wish list in terms of appointments, which he did. I also predicted that he was going to one by one get rid of them and say, hey, I gave you guys what you wanted, but he can't handle it. And he's going to assimilate the power in his own hands, which is what he was doing. But then we had 2020 in what I think was a stolen election. And he lost out, but interestingly enough, he came back twice as strong after that, because now nobody's saying this is an interloper, this is the man, this is the person that we had more than half of the American public zealously supporting. Meanwhile, the other side was against him. He's polarizing, but he's what we need, because we don't buy into this other thing that is being offered us. So trust your instincts, Mr. Trump. I think they're right.
Powerful stuff. Thank you for that, Judge.
I joined the investment club because we are in the biggest wealth transfer in history. The investment thesis here is we believe that early stage Web3, metaverse and AI investments represent the hottest opportunities on the planet. I've been financially burned in this space, lost a lot of money through lack of education and investing in the wrong people, most of them were scams. But I still believe in blockchain and I still believe in the crypto space, thanks to the investment club. Now, 5 weeks in, I've invested in 10 deals in the investment club. They do all the due diligence and research for the community by bringing the best deal flow that we would never have access to. When you join, you just don't become a member. You become a part of a big family. Don't let this opportunity pass you by. You will never find a more genuine person like Brian. He is so transparent and passionate at bringing wealth to the masses through blockchain technology. Thank you, Brian. It's a pleasure.
I want to ask you about our men. Now, I have 2 young boys. They're 7 and 8 years old. And I'm raising them, and I'm thinking about what they're going to need in this world. Now, I'm a little older. I'm in my 50s. And so I'm maybe a little more old school than some of the parents at school who maybe are in their 30s. And, you know, I was brought up by my father and my grandfather who were more old school than me. And I'm trying to instill values and habits and practices so they can become men, real strong, powerful men, but also men that can restrain that power and that can protect, but ultimately men. What do you see now in the state of America, Judge? And then you briefly talked about it, but more importantly, what can we do?
Okay, let me put it this way. Go to my site, my page on X, at Judge Joe Brown TV. The very first thing I have up there addresses that very point you're raising. Look at it. I think you'll like it. But here's something I found out. I've been a playground director, a school teacher, a Boy Scout master before it got corrupted for 15 years. I've dealt with successful campaigns to get youth together. Here's what I would say. We're still the same human we were 2,000 years ago, 20,000 years ago, 100,000 years ago. What worked for the boys then works now. And I was able to take boys who were going astray or who had gotten way astray and bring them back. And the way I did it was the same way the Roman legions did 2,000 years ago, the same way Napoleon did, the same way Grant did, the same way that the U.S. Marine Corps used to do. It works on the boys. We are the apex predator on the planet Earth. We kill better than anything that's ever been here, and we have to be socialized and acculturated to handle that. What we grew up in, what we evolved to deal with, was a very harsh environment where outside of our collective prowess in the thing, we made a good breakfast, lunch, dinner, or midnight snack for some larger predator that wasn't as smart or organized as us. So we conquered adversity, we tamed the world and made it essentially a safe place, except for what we do to ourselves and the occasional adventure down, if you scuba dive and you're running into Smiley, aka Great White, in the wrong circumstance. Well, we can handle stuff. So there are things that have always worked, and I would compare us to iron. Iron can be very brittle or very soft, but you have to temper it, you have to quench it, you have to hammer it, you have to work it to get it tough, resonant, and sharp. And you have to do that with boys. So you do them no favor by being easy on.
Hey, I know investing in crypto is scary. It takes a real leap of faith because there are so many scams, rug pulls, and bad actors out there. It's a dangerous business, which is why 95% of people lose all their money. Well, that's why I created the London Real Investment Club, so you can access the hottest deals on the planet and use the crypto bull market to create the generational wealth that you deserve. Join my team of over 100 people from around the world that are making millions of dollars behind the scenes investing in blockchain, AI, Web3 games, DeFi, Bitcoin, and more. Don't miss out. Click the link below to book a call with one of my team now. But hurry, this bull market will end soon.
I know investing crypto can be scary. That's why you gotta join the investment club. Pull the trigger. Let's do this.